Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a little day in the life. We're going to get ready. I want to talk to you guys about my routine, how things are going back at work. Obviously we're going to spend some time in the garden, check out the pets, and we're going to be cooking one of my favorite recipes. I cannot wait to get into today's video. If you're new here, my name is Nicholsen, and I love to do all things homemaking, and I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel for some motivation for cooking, cleaning, and decorating. And if you're returning, it is so great to see you. Okay guys, let's jump into this beautiful day.
There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy.
To get started, I'm going to have a little bit of coffee and introduce today's video sponsor. It is Ritual Vitamins. These are the only multivitamins I take. If you aren't familiar with Ritual, they are a clinically backed multivitamin formulated with key high quality ingredients that fill common dietary gaps. I love that they're vegan-free, non-GMO, gluten-free, major allergen-free, without any of the extra junk and artificial colorants that you find in many other multivitamins. It's designed to support foundational health with key nutrients to support brain health, bone health, blood building, and antioxidant support. Well, some of the reasons I love and trust Ritual is all of their ingredients are made traceable with the label telling you exactly where they come from and why they're in there. I also love that they have a delay release capsule which dissolves in the lower intestines and which is an ideal place for absorption. They have many different vitamins. I currently take their Women's 18 Plus, which is designed to fill common nutrient gaps with 9 key nutrients in 2 daily capsules. Plus, it's delivered straight to your door, so you never have to worry about running low. I also take their Sarah, which is a hydrating capsule, which is great for that supple glowing skin that we all love. Absolutely love this product. I have noticed that my skin feels much more hydrated and not so dry. If you guys want to join me and check out Ritual Vitamins, you can use the QR code here or the link in my description box down below and code 40L Nicholson for 40% off your first purchase. Thank you so much to Ritual for supporting all of my health needs and also for sponsoring today's video. I absolutely love this brand. I highly recommend it. If you don't love Ritual after 30 days, they will refund your money, no questions asked, but I have a feeling you guys are going to love it as much as I do. Okay, let's get into this morning.
You say you don't wanna get in trouble, that you're doing fine 'cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wait.
So lately I've been getting up around 6 and I first have coffee and then I do my vitamins and then I get ready for the day. I am going to show you, we get a lot of questions about what makeup I use, so I'm going to link all of this down below, but the first thing I like to do is moisturize my skin with a little grapeseed oil from Living Grace, and then I like to put on this anti-pollutant barrier. It also gives me a really fresh glow. While I blow dry my hair, I like to let all of that soak in, and then for my makeup, I always put on a little bit of primer. It helps to make sure that my makeup goes on smoothly. After that, I like to apply some concealer under my eyes, and then I'll use foundation kind of around the other areas and then blend that all together. Instead of contouring over my makeup with other tones, I typically like to do it this way. It cuts down on the amount of makeup that I have to use, but it also allows me to kind of contour my face with the makeup. So I'm using the colors to kind of bring out my cheeks, and then kind of just around the lower parts, I like to actually add a little bit more because it kind of brings in the contrast for my lips. So once I get all of that blended in, I'm going to use a setting powder. I don't know if you guys use setting powders. I haven't always, but going back to work, I do not want to be reapplying makeup at all. And the only way I know how to keep my makeup on all day is using a setting powder, or some people call it baking. So I use a setting powder under my eyes and on my jawline. That way, that's typically where creasing happens. That's typically where, like if I'm sitting at my desk, I oftentimes put my hands on my jaw area, like just resting my face on my hands, and my makeup comes off typically. So I like to use this because I leave it on for about 10 minutes while I do my eyes, and I swear it keeps my makeup on into the night. After that's done, I need to reapply my eyebrows because I plucked them when I was younger and they look crazy now. I'm considering getting the tattooed ones. Tell me in the comments down below if you guys have done that, because I always feel crazy until I get my eyebrows on. I don't know about you, but I feel like eyebrows always shape your face using a brush to kind of thin it out. So that's typically how I do it. And then I actually use the same bronzer I put on my cheeks, on my eyes, just to kind of give them a little bit more of a darker feeling, but not too much. I never really use things like colors. I'm just kind of a basic person when it comes to makeup, but I do like to define my eyes, especially since I have droopy lids. I like to kind of separate them. After that, I like to put on my mascara. I use a very thin brush. I like this one by Benefit, and then I will use my curler, and then I will finish it with a Too Faced Better Than Sex, kind of a thicker mascara. I like that just because, again, it will stay all day, and if my eyes get wet for any reason, or God forbid I have to cry, your mascara will stay on all day. So I really like using both of these. I go back through with the Benefit one just to thin them back out. Once that's done, I like to add a little bit of color to my face, so I will use a bronzer a little bit thicker around my cheeks and then all throughout my face, and that's all she wrote. I always like to put on a setting spray when I'm done, and it really just helps keep all my makeup on for the day, but this is how I get ready for work.
'Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears aren't proof of failure. You just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever.
Hey guys, so here is my outfit and a missing Mims. Hi, hi. You say hi? Mims? No? Okay, so I just have, this is all from Vici, and I think I have a code for them. If I do, I'll put it down below, but it's gonna be 100 degrees here, but it's nice and cold in my office, so I just put on a nice skirt, nice bright top, and then I'm going to wear some nude heels as well. So there we go. I'm gonna go pack my bag for work. I also packed my gym bag, so we're gonna go to the gym after we go to, you want some water? I'll go to the gym after work. Trying to stay fit after my summer slide. But yeah, anyway, that's where we're at today, and I will pick you guys up in my office. But for now, this is today's outfit.
You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right time.
I typically leave the house at 8 o'clock sharp, so I get to work by 8:30 before my team arrives around 9. But I thought I would share the beautiful drive home. And I was stuck on calls driving up to work, and I didn't get to film the morning, but this is my drive home. And it sure does feel so good to be back to work. My schedule is finally kind of falling into place. The kids go back to school in a couple of days, and my routine will be very strict after that, and I will share everything with you guys. But I thought it'd be fun to just show you my commute to work.
You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be.
All right, so I just got home from work, actually the gym, and I realized I let the chickens out and they have been eating my veggies, which is fine because I accidentally haven't been in here in a minute and there's like a giant one in here. So I'm going to leave this in their coop. It's one of the hard things about going back to work is my routine's all off. Hello, Grumpy. Come on. Think you got enough eggs there, ma'am? Hello. Want to go shake it off? Get a dirt bath? Hi. I love you. Okay, so we're going to go through the garden. I'm going to harvest, water everything. Give Miss Thang a little dirt bath. Happy babies. Did you come running? Oh, Pump wants the lovies. Coco. Oh, what's up? Come on. I know she's going to want to go dirt bath. All right, there you go. She usually just runs away. Hi. Hi, Pump. I know Pump wants... You want your lovies, don't you, you silly girl? Get that little cute tail. I know. shake all that. I know, Pepper. Hi, buddy. All right, so we'll come in here. There she goes. Hello, you. Dill is looking good. They haven't gotten to this. It's starting to flower a little, so we might trim this back. Basil's looking a little sad, so definitely want to water everything. Hi. Are you looking to help me? All right, come on, Pump. I also have a ton of tomatoes. You gonna help me today, Pumperooski? Let me get my long gloves. Look how dirty these are. And also this too. Those are our pumpkins. They're looking good. Nice and moist. Okay. I'm gonna harvest first, and then we'll water.
Trust the right, don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light.
While the growing season here where I live in Northern California has been a little slower this year because we've had a much milder summer, it's been very strange. We have cold days, we have hot days, but for the most part, I feel like we're just starting to kind of get into our red tomato season. I'm going to be making some fried green tomatoes this week. I'm super excited because these things are taking forever and I love fried green tomatoes. For the most part, I'm starting to harvest anything that's red. We are going to be making sauce this weekend. The only issue I have is that I don't know how many sauces I'm going to make because these tomatoes are coming in so slowly and sporadically that I can make a little bit, but my hope was to harvest all of it and then have the ability to make sauce all at once, but that's not what's happening. So we are going to slowly do these at home. We'll roast them and make a nice pasta sauce. The other thing I love are these cherry tomatoes. I don't know if you guys saw my life-changing sandwich video, but all I do is take these cherry tomatoes, throw them in a Pyrex with olive oil and garlic cloves, and you can either put some burrata in there and use it as a dip, or you can put it on top of like a piece of steak or anything. It's super simple, only takes 30 minutes, and it's so delicious. That's why I did so many cherry tomatoes, but then we also have a lot of aromas in here, and I have 2 of the heirloom tomato plants, which are great too. I find that the cherry tomatoes and aromas have more flavor, but the heirlooms are really fun to play with too. The other thing I need to harvest are all our peppers. I have had a little bit of a harder time getting into the garden every single day, just because sometimes the other day I didn't get home from work until 7:30. So it kind of just depends on when I can get in there. But my hope is that now that things are a little bit more stable, I can make time to come in here. I cannot wait. I started to draft the plan for our winter garden. And I also asked my husband for my birthday, which was on the 9th of August, if he wouldn't mind building me 2 more beds on the other side. So he said he would, and I can't wait because we will plant so many delicious things in there for fall.
Chase it, gotta believe it. You gotta go get it for yourself. 'Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears aren't proof of failure. You just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light.
We have irrigation lines. You guys can see them here in the planter boxes, but for whatever reason, we cannot get them to function. So our plan is when we take everything out for the summer garden, we are going to re-hook up the irrigation in here, but it's too hard now that everything's growing in there. I did try to find a watering system. I'm struggling with it, but I'm still working on it so that I can actually water the garden from my phone. And the other thing I forgot is to collect the eggs. So I wanted to pop in there and grab some eggs. These girls lay so many. We feel so blessed. Here is everything I harvested from the garden today. And I'm going to take you into I'm going to take you guys over to the barbecue. We're going to be making one of my favorite barbecue chicken salads with an avocado ranch. You guys are absolutely going to love it. Tell us in the comments down below if you guys have a garden and tell us what you're growing. So to prep our chicken, I'm just going to be adding a little salt and pepper to each side, as well as cumin, which is a wonderful flavor, kind of like a taco salad, but a little bit different with a twist today. So I'm going to just coat these. You can also add a little touch of olive oil to these so they don't stick to the grill when we start grilling. Typically, I would go to the grocery store to get our poblanos. Say hi to Pumpkin Spice Latte by giving this video a thumbs up. But I have been growing my own in my garden, which I have to tell you, I am going to be changing my garden up next summer because every time I come into this garden, I get to pick my peppers. I get so excited. Say that 5 times. But we're gonna grab some of these poblanos and I'm gonna grill them up because they happen to be my favorite thing. Just have the most amazing flavor. Sometimes I find them a little hard to get in the grocery store, so I feel so grateful to be able to grow them right here in my garden. I'm gonna grab a couple other things and then we're gonna head into the kitchen and we're gonna get started on the salad dressing. So today we're gonna be making a salad dressing that is an avocado ranch. All you need to do is add some cilantro, sour cream, a little bit of mayo. I'm gonna add a half of a lemon, just the juice, and then a half an avocado. I like to add some fresh garlic to this. If you want to kick it up a notch, I'm serving this to my children as well, so I didn't. You can add some jalapeno in here and it makes the best ranch dressing. Once you have your salad dressing done, we're going to go ahead and get the grill going. I am going to be grilling just a little bit of this avocado. I just think the char marks are delicious. It also gives it a little smoky flavor. I'm going to be barbecuing our poblanos. You can add just a tiny bit of olive oil to those, and then here is the chicken we're just going to throw right on there. I'm going to try to figure out exactly where the poblanos go. I ended up putting them on the bottom, but I wanted to get the right amount of heat so that the skin will start to char, but it doesn't burn. So I decided to put it below. If I kept it up here, I realized that it was going to take much longer to cook. So I thought I'd just share that with you so you guys could see that the best place to put them is actually on the open flame on the bottom of your grill. Once that gets done, I'm going to be adding on our chicken, and then I'm going to be adding our avocado as well. The great thing about the avocado is it takes only a minute or so to cook, and we're just trying to get those gorgeous char marks, so you can leave those there. Once your chicken is nicely cooked, you can remove everything, and we're going to set it aside in the kitchen. To accompany our chicken in the salad, I'm going to be chopping up some bell peppers, some green onions. I'm also going to be chopping up just one red tomato. I like to remove all the juices and seeds. And then we're going to be chopping up those poblanos. I also have some diced jalapeno we're going to put in here. If you want it to be spicy, leave the seeds. Otherwise, you can omit them. I always like to add them to the center. And then I also am going to be adding black beans to this with a garnish of cilantro. Let me show you how it all comes together. build this salad, I actually like to add the avocado ranch right to my dino kale. That way, whoever is eating it doesn't have to do too much work. I also find that incorporating the flavors of all the vegetables that are going to go into this salad allows them to stand out with their own purity. So we're going to mix the avocado ranch right into the dino kale, and then in a bowl, I'm going to just add all of the different sides. So we have our black beans, our bell peppers, our roasted poblanos, our half an avocado, green onions, and a little bit of jalapeno. And then we are going to slide in that gorgeous grilled chicken. I'm also going to be garnishing this with some cilantro. I hope you guys enjoy the salad. Wait till the end to see how it turns out. And if you would like to download the recipe page from my digital cookbook, it is linked right below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one real soon. Bye.